Good morning, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. In this short video, I'm going to talk about how to find big winning stocks. And the way to find, let's say, real big winning stocks is look back in history. Look at the past leaders and those stocks that really made these big moves, and you learn from them because really nothing ever changes. We're all dealing in human greed and fears. So what I do is, first of all, I study all my past trades to learn from my mistakes. And yes, I make mistakes, even after doing this for about 20 years. But I look at past stocks that really had some big, huge moves. First thing, before I do that, what I always do is I always look at what's going on in the market. And I use the NASDAQ 100 because most of the stocks I look at are the NASDAQ 100. And you can see we're on a buy. Here's actually the indicator called the Andrew Abraham buy. So I go back in all of these periods and say, well, what happened? Am I on a buy? Am I not on a buy? And if you've been trading, I've been doing this since 1994, that you know which periods historically have been good and bad. And ironically, the biggest winning stocks come out of the worst period bear markets. I'm talking, let's say, after you had the flash crash. I'm talking in March of 2003. I'm talking about, let's say, March, April of 2009, when it seemed like the world was ending. But then these kind of stocks, which we're going to talk about, basically broke out. And what I would suggest to you is learn from the past. And again, well, let me start with, let's do Green Mountain. Okay, here it is. We were in one of these terrible, terrible bear markets. And then lo and behold, in 2009, Green Mountain Coffee or Keurig Coffee actually was breaking out. And what also you'll find is it didn't get as beaten up as so many of the other stocks. And very simply, you can see what I teach is I use breakouts. And you would have bought here at the breakout. And it was March 18th. And then also if you look in the indicator for, let's say, the Andrew Abraham buy for the stock market, it also went on a buy. And this is adjusted. But basically, you would have been in this trade, you would have bought the breakout, and look where it moved. At the worst time that everyone would have thought. And this is a product that everyone knew about. It was a coffee maker. It was something new. It was innovative. It was cool. And as far as, basically this is only for education. But on my chart, I have a 50-period exponential moving average. I have a 200-period exponential moving average. Depending on your rules, you might have exited the 50. You might have exited. There's a myriad of ways to get out. But really what I'm just trying to say is to learn how you could have taken advantage. That you would have gotten this thing around the $9 range over here. And you had a massive, massive move. Almost tripling in only a couple months. So you learn from past big leaders. Let's say GMCR. Let's do another one. Chipolita, same story. 2010, breaking out. You keep on seeing it keeps on breaking out, breaking out. All stocks have pullbacks. All stocks in bad markets retrace. Use those as examples to get in. Alibaba, this is a recent one. Basically, in October of this last year, we had a nice sell-off. But Alibaba didn't get that clobbered, which you notice also, because your leading stocks, your big stocks, and I don't know if Alibaba is going to be a winner, or I have no idea, but whatever. But the thing is, I bought it coming out of the correction. Your biggest money is made after a serious bear market. This wasn't a serious bear market. There was a lot of fear in the market, but we were coming out of the correction. We took out the cup, bought the breakout, and I'm in it so far. Let's see what happens. Just another thought, too. I just pulled up Michael Kors. Michael Kors was an IPO, and you could have almost bought the breakout of here, of this tightening here, and a little bit of a retracement. You go for a nice run. And these are all things that are just common sense. You read about them. It's like Google. It's like Priceline. It's like Coach Pocketbooks. It's like Crocs. It's like Dick's Sporting Goods. It's like Netflix. It's like Teva. all of these ideas are around us. Apple. I mean, if you want, let's pull up an Apple chart. Um, I mean, with the new release of the phone and everything, um, pretty much of a no-brainer. Use the same example. October was a very bad month and it took it out. But you could have bought the breakout here. Right here. You bought the breakout from 102 to 118 so far. Common sense ideas. This is what trading is. It's having a plan, knowing what to trade, things you understand. I mean, how many people have Apple phones? But the main thing to know is when to be in the market and when not to be in the market. And that's what I have here with these indexes. Whoops, 1 second. And I have rules. Like here, I'm allowed to be. And I want to find the strongest stocks and the strongest sectors when the market's healthy. And it's companies that I understand. I understand Priceline. I understand Apple. I understand Crocs. It's not complicated. It's not a biomed company, even though some of those have big earnings. I want to stick with stocks that I can understand, that are fads, like Deckers or Deck, whatever, with Uggs. My kids had to wear them. So this is my website, Trend Following Mentor. I have a blog that I write all kinds of articles on to help you become better traders. And don't think it's a magic indicator or anything like that. Really what this is all about is learning about yourself, having a trading plan, knowing what to buy, when to get out with a loss, when to get out with a profit, accepting losses. Don't try to avoid them. I have several books. I have the Bible of Trend Following, the Bible of Compounding Money. You can get them on Amazon. I also do one-on-one consulting to help you, let's say, better your trading. And a lot of it isn't just, with these entries. It has nothing to do with just entries. It has to do with a mindset of being able to be consistent and being disciplined. I also do one-on-one group mentoring. I also have a home study course. If I can help you in any way, please let me know. Again, this is Andrew from Trend Following Mentor. You can email me right here and just like to help you. Thank you.